Right, so today guys, I am in my Mini, and I am going to be removing this screen to hopefully make it a bit better, because whoever fitted this last, fitted an Apple CarPlay thing to it, didn't really work. I don't like it, so I'm going to change it. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. First things first, pull that off, and then these two are for around here, so you take them off. Then you get two Torx screws, one up there, one up there. Pretty sure they're T45 or T25, sorry. So I'm going to quickly get that from my box and then take that out. Right, so guys, I have got this off. It is relatively easy to get off, especially since the previous owner has completely fucked the plastic on each corner and obviously cut out of this styrofoam to fit the sat nav. Let's just wait until I show you the sat nav, or the Apple CarPlay thing. This is how it's held on by electrical tape. I'm not even taking a piss. Held on by electrical tape all the way around. Yeah, this is like some sort of joke. I don't believe it was actually. No wonder it didn't fucking work properly, because whoever fit it has no fucking clue what they're doing. No clue. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. What have they done? That's hideous. What have they done? Oh my god. That is outrageous. Right, what I'm going to do now is take these fours out here that's holding this in, and I'm just going to take that whole thing out. Right, so I've got it out. It's still connected by this one USB somewhere, I'm not too sure where, so I'm going to have to search for that. Anyway, this is how they stuck it to the back. They've obviously tried to make it fit through there. I've obviously unplugged that and that. So it's held on by, I forgot what this tape is called, masking tape. Literally held on by masking tape. I was going to give this to one of my mates because I thought maybe they just wired it wrong, but I think it's a lot worse than wiring it wrong. Alright, so you guys have a bit of catching up to do. I have forgotten to record, but basically I have took out the radio. To do that, I had to move these, to remove these screws. To get this side, you drop the glove box and you can get to these two screws. For this, you need to pull this off. It's all just clipped in, so that's easy. I'm also trying to follow the wiring, this black wiring here. I've followed it down to here, which I've then followed, so it's in there, that black wire in there, which then leads further down there. So I've just removed the screw for this, so I can get a better look. To see whereabouts it is anymore. So this leads into the floor. Why does it lead into the floor? Isn't it? I'm not too sure where that goes. It's out of my sort of reach, you could say. Found it. I reckon that goes to the cigarette lighter. I think that's linked off the cigarette lighter. Yeah. Because the cigarette lighter's there. Focus. And that wire's down there. Let me give it a pull. That is the, yeah, there you go. That is the wire. Sorry about this fucking. So that is the wire. So to remove this, I removed them screws there, and there, and this should come out with these pillars, I'm pretty sure. So let's do that. Right, so I have found the long black piece of wire. First of all, that is obviously them two wires completely flattened. They were soldered onto the cigarette lighter, just as I thought. Obviously here and here. They obviously stripped it here and just wrapped it around there. What I'm going to do, instead of reconnecting these two, I'm just going to block off these two wires and make sure they do not touch, and make sure they are fully not like ever touching each other, because I can't be bothered to redo that because it's way too close to this connector. I don't know why they didn't do it a bit further down, but anyway. So yeah, that is now this wire fully out, which means this thing is now bin worthy. I can now, for up here, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do just yet, but my plan for now is just to put this back on like nothing ever happened. Obviously blank for now, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to get something here like the ignore my incredibly dry hands, it's a long story. So yeah, I want to get maybe the chrono pack center gauge here so I can get my temperatures and all that, and then I'll put my new Apple CarPlay in here, which might need a bit of wiring, or I'll buy an adapter kit for it, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get this back together now basically. As you can currently see, I've got the top bit back together, so obviously no screen here. I can put my hand through to the chassis, we'll ignore that. Yeah, so this is all back together, that should work. What else am I missing? Yeah, bang on. Now this is currently a bit fucked, as you can see, so that probably won't be going back on, I don't think. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this though, and then I'll see if I can do something with that. But yeah, so for now I'm gonna go crimp these up separately so they can never touch each other. Once I do that, I'm gonna figure out what the fuck these wires are for, because I do not know. No idea. Next, I'm gonna see what wires I need for my radio, and then wire them all up and crimp them all up, and then put that in and see how that goes. But first, I'm gonna check when my missus needs picking up. But yeah, sound. Right, good morning or afternoon to anyone that's watching right now. As I'd like to carry on from the other day, I am currently wiring in the new radio. So this is the old one. I have my new radio plug here, so just wiring this into the old wiring. I also have a wiring diagram online that I have found, which I will put a picture of it in the video so that all of you can see it. In case you want to do your own wiring on your own Mini. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing. I'm just going through all of these basically. So far I'm following the list that's online. So I'm doing the battery first, which is what I've done. As you can see, yellow and then red and brown is the constant battery life on this car. And then for ignition switch, it is red on my thing, but violet and blue on the car. So I have now put them two, crimped them all together so they're okay. Next, I do have, I'm not too sure, so I will get back to you on that. But yeah, I'm just going to carry through these twisted ones, just so everyone knows these are all for the speakers, because one of them is an earth, one of them is a live. These ones are obviously brown being the main earth. I'm not too sure what this skinny one is. I'm sure it's just something light, but we'll get to that in a minute. I do have a lot of wires. Some of these will not be used, as I only need to use these ones in the corner here, really. I don't need to use brake and all that. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna carry on with it and then I'll let you guys know further down the line. Right, hello everyone, back me again. As you can see, all of this has been wired all correctly, hopefully. What I've done is, because the car has been sitting for a while, the battery is dead, so I did just jump start it. I'm letting it run for a bit, and then I'm going to turn it off, quickly run inside, grab the radio, plug it in, and it should all work. These, obviously, like I said, these are unusable, so I will make it all clean. These, I didn't get what they're told for, or what they're meant to do, so I'm just going to hide them for now. One was illuminate, so if it's not colourful, then I'm guessing it's that one, but if not, yeah. So obviously my fuel thing still works, still got all that. It's only on 69k, which is quite good. Yeah, that's all the bits down there, all the rubbish down there as well. Yeah, so just gonna let it run for a little bit, check the radio by plugging in, and it should all work completely fine, to be honest. So yeah, see you that in a minute. Right, so everyone, it works perfectly. Let me just get my phone into a place. Let me just open the screen. There is a remote control for it, but I am just doing it by my hands. So this is what the screen looks like. You can connect it to your phone via Bluetooth. It won't mirror your phone via Bluetooth, and it's very responsive actually for a Chinese thing. Yeah, actually, like, look, it's on time. So you connect it to your phone via a USB, so you have to plug your phone in for it to connect. You get this background, which I think is quite nice. You can go to settings, and settings have a few things as well, like which FM you would like to go on, all this stuff. So yeah, I'm going to get the bracket installed in here, and then, well, this thing's ready to go in, it's ready to stay in. So yeah, yeah, I'll show you that when that's done. So I need to screw in these black ones to hold this bracket in. I've managed to get one in and I've figured it out. So I'm using this with a pointy end to screw a hole in here using this so that I can then get that one in to hold the bracket, basically. Well, I was going to show you the bodge, but I can't anymore because it's in and it's never ever ever going to come out. So basically what's happened, it wouldn't go in because the bolts were a bit too fat on the edge. So I found a smaller screw and I put that one in and it still wouldn't fit. So I got a file and I filed off as much as I can with it still being able to hold the metal cage intact. And now it sits there and it works. So yeah. Alright, so everyone, this is it in. Put the bracket in, so that's holding that nice and tight. This is it in. For the screen, I'm pretty sure on this one you do have to pull it out, but there you go. And then a switch of ignition turns on, welcomes you. Apple CarPlay does work, by the way. You've just got to get this. Oh, turn that down. You've just got to get this. Put it in the USB slot, which is just there, which also lights up so you can see it. Once that's in, you then plug it into your phone. And there you go, Apple CarPlay works. I will show you what the speaker quality is like real quick. Oh wait, sorry, I'm clicking Spotify. I'm already on Spotify, aren't I?